Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining the session. And I am Shakil Ahmed from Deanship of E-Learning and IIT. And today I'm going to discuss about micro teaching. The reason behind to choose this topic that the art of teaching does not just involve a simple transfer of knowledge from one to another. Instead, it is a complex process that facilitates and influences the process of learning. Here we can have a question, how to estimate the quality of a teacher or quality of a teaching? My simple answer could be quality of a teacher is estimated on how much the student understands from his or her teaching. We do believe that the classroom cannot be used as a learning platform for acquiring primary teaching skills. So we use micro teaching techniques to understand that how you can improve your teaching skills. Micro teaching is a product of research at Stanford University. It was first adopted in 1961 by Allen and his co-workers. According to McKnight in 1980, a micro teaching has been defined as a scaled down realistic classroom training contest in which teachers can be experienced or inexperienced may acquire a new teaching skills and refine their old teaching skills as well. It implies micro element that systematically attempts to simplify the complexities of the teaching process. Normally, we can say micro-teaching is a teacher training technique which is currently practiced worldwide, and it can provide teachers an opportunity to perk up their teaching skills by improving the various simple tasks called teaching skills. Micro-teaching is a teacher training and faculty development technique where actually the teacher reviews a recording or in person of a teaching session in order to get constructive feedback from the colleagues or from the students about what has worked and what improvement can be made to their teaching techniques. With the proven success among the beginners and seniors, micro teaching helps to promote real-time teaching experience. The core skill of micro teaching, such as presentation and reinforcement skills, help the trainee teachers to learn the art of teaching at ease and to maximum extent. The impact of this technique has been widely seen in various forms of education. Now the question comes in our mind, why micro teaching? Actually, micro teaching is one of the recent innovations in the field of educational technology. It offers a new model for improving teaching. It has been found to be effective modern strategy for modification of classroom behavior of teacher. There has been a growing concern among educational thinkers for reshaping teacher education programs so as to make it more effective, meaningful, and scientific. In teachers education program, the courses are divided into two parts, theoretically and practice teaching courses. But nowadays, we can see and we can find that there is no consensus regarding the procedures followed in various aspects of student teaching and assessment of teacher behavior. In many cases, trainee teachers do not see the exact relationship between the content of the courses and actual teaching in the classroom. There is no organized form of feedback regarding the performance of the teachers in the classroom. So due attention in not paid to various aspects of practical lesson, starting from planning to evaluation, either by trainee teachers or by teachers, educators. So the suggestion offered by the teacher educator programs are mostly subjective and based on journal impressions. So these all are the reason behind that why we have to go for the micro teaching and what benefits we can take it. We have a long list of benefits which we can take by using the micro teaching. The defects are not actually pinpointed. Some other effective techniques or approach should be adopted for developing various teaching skills among teachers. In this context, micro teaching comes as a remedy to solve the above problem. So let's take a start at how we can have the solution by using the micro techniques, micro teaching techniques. Here we have some micro teaching features. It starts with micro elements. Number two, teaching skills and teaching strategies. And what are the teaching strategies? It could be pre-instructional skill, instructional skill, and post-instructional skill. And in the end, that is the feedback element. What is micro elements? We have to consider that one, that micro teaching reduces to complexities of the teaching situation in terms of students, duration of the lesson, and subject matter to the taught, so as to enable the trainee to concentrate on the training process. Training is also given in the mastery of only one skill at a time. This is the one best benefit for the micro teaching, that you have to focus on the one skill at a time. One should master the components of a task of teaching before the attempts to perform effectively, yani the complicated task of the teaching at macro level. You have to break it down on the macro level to prepare yourself and you can implement inside the classroom. The second one is teaching skill and teaching strategies. As you know, various researchers have listed a wide variety of skills which are representative of the tasks, procedures, and strategies involved in the teaching many subjects at different levels. The range of skills which have been taught of under the task of teaching may be classified under three heads or three subsections. First one is pre-instructional skill. This skill involves writing of instructional objectives, sequencing, and organizing knowledge to be presented in order to achieve specific objectives, appropriate content, proper organization, selection of proper audio-visual aids, etc. All these includes in this skill. Instructional skills mean like skill of introducing a lesson, because that is also very important, that skills of explaining and illustrating, reinforcement, probing questions, reinforcing students' participation, and diagnosing students' difficulties, etc. I mean, like all these belongs to instructional skills, that how you can prepare your lesson and introduce your lesson. The next one is post skills, post instructional skills. In the present, you can say that this skill of writing the test items, interpreting students' performance in a test, planning remedial measures, so you can have a lot of plannings even after delivering the lecture, and how you can bring out the remedies by using post-instructional skills. The last one is the feedback element. I would like to add over here that we always aim to bring some inspirational topics which can help the teachers to groom their skills. So this kind of presentations is not just like theoretically. I always try to bring out some visual effects and video and audio type effects with that one, which can give you more good idea that and more good understanding. So using this teaching techniques, we already bring some videos and some audio skills in this presentation as well. So you will enjoy and understand in coming slides. The feedback element is in the present system of accessing the teaching competency of the trainees, and feedback is given by the supervisor. In micro teaching, several reliable and authentic sources can be employed for providing necessary feedback. As everyone understand, being a teacher, that feedback is really very important to understand that you are on the right track or you need to upgrade yourself. Oral feedback by the supervising teacher. In micro teaching, you can get oral feedback. Anyone who is supervising or who is in your group, or you can do observation schedules filled in by the student group participating in the micro lessons, or you can have audio tape recording. That is also a source of accurate feedback. You have to record your audios and you can listen them later on and you can get the idea. But the most powerful tool is that is videotape recording. And videotape recording provides the most accurate and powerful source of feedback. Here I have one example which it's very interesting example. I was in Dubai and I was there to attend one of the conference, and I met one guy over there, and that guy was Syrian guy, and I heard about him that he is one of the best guy in the sales department. People told me and that whenever our company yani lose the contract anywhere and we have no chance to get that contract, we send this guy to get it. And whenever and whatever the meeting he attended, he returned back with successful achievement of that project. When I got a chance to, and he was nowadays head of like one of the company over there, I got chance to meet him at that time and I asked him only one question. So tell me, what is the reason behind your success? You know what he answered me? He told me, I was not like this much of like competent the day one. Only thing which make me expert in this way to deal with the human psychology, I did a proper planning and practice. He told me that day one when I started doing, because I was like, I like to do some sales kind of things and I want to communicate with the people. What I did, I put some like some cloths and some a few things in front of me, and I put one camera in front of me and I start speaking in front of these items. And I start thinking that in front of me there are a huge audience stay over there. He said that that was the first day, and when I have seen my video later on, it was pathetic. It was really pathetic, and even I feel myself like that, what is this, I cannot do it. But I didn't stop myself. I start doing practicing, and after that I put some of my friends in front of me and they are sitting and I start communicating with them, and then I increase that stand to my family members. And then he told me that I learn by recording myself that where I am doing some mistakes. So the last line, that last point that I discussed, that videotape recording provides the most accurate and powerful source of feedback. If you wanted to be a good teacher, or if you want to be an impressive person and you want to leave the impact on the audience, you have to go with the practice. Practice makes a man perfect. This is not like just a sentence, it have the word. So you can go by recording yourself, and I have seen many people, they're afraid to face the camera. Believe me, if you start facing the camera and your anxiety like over from the camera, it means